Hi, welcome to Dot Avvab. In this video, we want to get to know and get started with Graphics.py. Without a doubt, Python is one of the most powerful languages. One of its capabilities is creating desktop applications similar to Windows Forms. There are many tools that can assist us in this, and one of them is Graphics.py library. Graphics.py is a simple graphics library that helps junior developers create GUI applications. In this library, we have two key objects. One is the GraphWin object, which creates windows for us to place objects in, and the other is GraphObject, which creates the objects within the window. After installing the Graphics.py library, we open our IDE. First, we need to import the library, and this is how we do it. When we import it like this, not all of the modules we need from this library are imported. Now let's test that. As you can see, the code we wrote didn't work because we need to prefix the function with graphics, which is the name of the library. This code creates a window for us that is by default 200 by 200 pixels and has a default title. Now the correct way to import the library is like this. From graphics, import star. This way, all of the packages in the library are imported and there is no need to write graphics before the function, allowing the code to work properly. As you can see, it created a window for us. Now let's add its arguments. The first argument is the title. The second is the width of the window. And the third is the height. Now let's test it. Alright, as you can see, the size of the window has changed and the title has been updated. Now let's draw a line inside the window. To draw a line, we need 2 points. We define the points like this, using the point function. And we pass the x and y values to it. Now let's see the output. It hasn't done anything yet because we haven't drawn the points. Now let's draw them using this method. Now it draws the points. As you can see, the points are now displayed. Next, let's draw the line. First, we create a line object using the points, and then we can use the draw command again. Now let's see the output. Alright, as you can see, it drew a line between the 2 points we defined. Now let's draw a circle using our points. We can use the circle function. The first argument is the center of the circle, so we pass one of the points to it. The second argument is the radius of the circle, so we provide a number and then draw it. Now we can fill the inside of the circle with a color. Let's see the output. Alright, as you can see, it drew a circle for us with the color we defined. Okay, now let's place text inside our circle. To do that, we define a new variable and use the text function. The first argument is the point where we want our text to appear, and we can use the center of the circle here. The second argument is the text we want to display. And lastly, we use the draw command to draw the text. Now let's see the output. As expected, the text we wrote is in the center of the circle. Now we'll write a code that receives 3 points from the mouse click and uses those 3 points to draw a shape. First, we import the library, then define a function called main, and now let's create a form or window, giving it a title. Now let's set the size. Let's also give it a nice background color. We can make a green like this. Now let's write text and place it in the center of the page. Here's how we do that. We want a point which should be in the middle. So we use a function to get the width of the page and divide it by 2 to position the point in the center, or the middle. We set the height value to 30, and now we write the text. Next, we can set a color for the text and also define a style, like this. Now let's go ahead and set the size. Now let's draw it and see the output. Okay, as you can see, the text we wrote is in the middle of the page, and the colors are as we said. Now let's make the code capable of receiving mouse events. For that, we use the getMouse function. This function captures the coordinates of the points that the user clicks on. Now we copy this section and paste it to capture the second and third clicks. Just changing the numbers accordingly. Now we call the polygon function and pass the points to it. We can also fill it with a color like gray. Lastly, we set the width of the border of the shape, and now we draw. Okay, now let's test the code. Let's click on 3 random places, and there you go. That is the shape we wanted. Alright guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. That was a basic example of what Graphics.py can do. If you want more videos like this, please mention it in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching.